Armor. How to use it properly? Well, many different ways. First we gotta talk about is knowing your ship's weaknesses. Ship's weaknesses, for example, a battleship like this, would be on the broadside, where your citadel is well exposed. Citadel located between the waterline and the hull line right there. The best way to protect yourself is to make your citadel a hard target for the enemy to hit. To do that, there's many different ways. If you point your bow towards your enemy, you are in fact a very small target and the enemy can hardly reach your citadel. Now, if you decide to show your broadside to your enemy, not only you became a much significant target, your citadel is also exposed. The moral of the story, keep your bow or your stern pointed towards the enemy. That way, you receive the least amount of damage. Also, shots are very likely to ricochet or bounce off your hull and when you minimize your exposure. Here is an example, take a look for yourself. In this scenario here, both are the same tier battleships fighting each other. Take a close look. There is no damage from 4 shots landing on the hull. Well, that's great, Marcus, but if I point my bow towards the enemy, what about my back turrets? It cannot rotate enough to take a shot. Well, let me show you a way that you can do both. Oh yeah. Here's the best way to inflict maximum damage while protecting yourself. Let me introduce to you
the S maneuver.
Using this tactic, not only can you fire all your turrets, you can well protect yourself and your citadel from being hit. In this scenario, we have a Warspite with 51,000 HP and I have about 25,000 HP. So I fired my first 2 turrets here, turrets 1 and 2, and angle my ship just enough so I can fire 3 and 4. So once I fire my back turrets here, quickly turn back to point my bow towards the enemy. That way I reduce my exposure footprint. In this engagement, the front turrets are always pointing towards the enemy, so no problems with that at all. It's more about managing the back turrets. So when the back turrets are just about loaded, angle your hull out just enough so it can fire 3 and 4. Then go ahead and point your bow towards the enemy. So as you can see, this maneuver here kind of makes your ship go in the S shape over the ocean right there. And this is not only effective in throwing enemy destroyers off in their torpedoes, it also throws the enemy's aim off here, the one that's firing at you right now with the Warspite, and he's not sure exactly where to put his crosshair. So as you can see in this lovely demonstration of the S maneuver, I have only lost 10,000 HP and the Warspite has lost 39,000 HP before that guy shoots me on the side there. Keep in mind, exposure management is also very effective for torpedoes as well. If a line of torpedoes coming at you here, well, reduce your exposure. So if your bow is towards the enemy, it's a very small target to hit. Don't be like this idiot and catch a whole line of torpedoes. Now you know the best way to protect yourself. Take this knowledge to the battlefield and sink some of them boaties. Arr.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Till next time, this is Marcus, signing off.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
It's a go.